Hello, and welcome to Chapter 2 of my OCA 0% LTC. Today's chapter is an escape chapter, but not really. It's basically just escape with anyone. So we just need to move one of our 5 move units all the way to the goal. Considering how straightforward that is, you would think it would be quite simple, but due to the position of the escape point, it's actually a bit more difficult. We start by trying to get everyone's position in order for this first turn, because we need to move basically our full movement for as many characters as possible. Because the boss of this chapter is actually quite tough, all things considered, and in addition, has a wall behind him that we have to break in order to get to the escape point. You just saw Cordis crit that Fiddle. That was completely unnecessary. But I didn't really feel like unrigging that, so it's still there. As you can see, we make use of a lot of our movement in order to keep moving units as much as possible. For example, we need basically every single unit we see, except for our healer and our new knight friend, to move their full move. Speaking of new units, I should talk about both of them. Boleslav is a meme because of someone that I cannot mention, or rather will not mention, but he's a pretty funny unit. In that he's an archer with basically no speed and all strength. And he's also got a unique sprite in battle, which makes him pretty funny. He's not going to be too important, and neither will our other new unit, Aiseline, or Aiseline, or something. She's a 4-move knight in a game where we're trying to move as fast as possible. So obviously she's not going to be too terribly useful. As we can see here, we have to break through this little barrier of 2 knights. And after Alchemist, or rather before Alchemist uses a vulnerary for basically no reason, he's going to equip a javelin or the heavy spear that we got near the beginning of this chapter, because we need the soldier that's near Ornst and Alchemist and to move to the left and attack Alchemist. This is important because, as I said before, we need to move as far as possible each turn. So him getting attacked like this is quite important. I should talk about Boleslav's very useful starting equipment, and that's his iron longbow. There's actually a variety of type of longbows in this game, which followed the traditional iron, steel, and silver, and what makes them each so nice is that all of them will have the 2 to 3 range, which makes them all extremely useful for a variety of situations. You might be wondering, why is Martel moving all the way up there, even though he's very clearly not going to be very useful for the boss, nor very useful for killing enemies too much. He may have gotten rid of that soldier, but he actually has another important reason to come up here. And that is because after Alchemist uses the heavy spear to finish off the boss, we're going to have Martel rescue him so that we can attack the wall 3 times with a variety of different units. This is so we can break it all in one turn, and that Ernst can start heading his way towards the escape point in the northeast. We also have a very specific position heal, so that this mercenary and archer that got Lord Oval are not in an annoying position. You may wonder why I didn't just not bring over the mercenary, but that's actually important because I didn't talk about it, but that archer can get in the way of us attacking the wall. If he gets in the way of us attacking the wall, obviously that's going to be annoying. And Alchemist had to be in that position where he got attacked by the mercenary and the archer, so that the archer would attack him, as the enemy tends to prioritize bringing down one unit to the lowest health they can, if possible. Either way, the final couple turns here are very boring. There's basically no reason to do anything. You may wonder what those units in the south are doing. They exist solely to be a anti-turtle method if you take way too long. But either way, that's Chapter 2 in 8 turns. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.